I wanna sing my song. I just wanna run and not be gone too long, 'cause this time is precious still. I wanna keep it close to me. I'm wishing on a star to make more time to see. You can always dream. You can put your life on hold, 'cause time won't wait for you. You can always see what is here in the now, and then you'll find out how to keep dreaming. You can always dream. No one's taken that from you. Only you can see it through, just like the way you do. So feed it from your soul and weigh it from both sides. The fulcrum and the tides will give direction that you'll know. You can always dream. You can put your life on hold, 'cause time won't wait for you. You can always see what is here in the now, and then you'll find out how to keep dreaming. When you make the time, it's a game of give and take. When the balance is at stake, you need to take a look inside. Look deep into your heart and remember how it feels. It's where the answer lies and tells you what is real. You can always dream. You can put your life on hold, 'cause time won't wait for you. You can always see what is here in the now, and then you'll find out how to keep dreaming.
Yes. Good. Just wanted to confirm it. Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's so lovely to see people talking to each other, such a fellowship. But I invite us all to take the seats and start enjoying our time together as our Sunday gathering. So hello again, my name is Irina Kurashevich and I'm platform practitioner and I will host this service today. And if you are enjoying us online, please say hi to all of us, wherever you are, whatever you're doing now. And even maybe if you will be watching it later, just send us a comment that you enjoyed or what's your name or, if you have any questions. So we will be absolutely happy and we are happy to be in touch with all of you. And if you are joining us for the first time here, so we have the guest cards. And again, if you're willing, please fill them in. They're cream-colored cards. And we have our board members, so you can talk to them. We have our practitioners. We want to get to know you better and to tell us if you want to ask us about something, who we are. And for the people who join us on, and you can do it here too. You can scan with your phone this QR code, and just that guest card will be right in your phone. Please send this to us because we would love to stay in touch. And of course, we are, as usual, we plan something great for every Sunday, and today is not an not that we didn't plan. We planned, and because we are in this time of experimenting, we are doing all the things that Spirit tells us to do. So today we have a very special service because we are having our own music director, Lynn Hollyfield, that we all love and cherish her talent. And she's going to be with her friend, whose name is Carol Burbank. And we've met Carol, but if you haven't, well, you will have this opportunity to see her later, and I will do the introduction. Okay, and of course, there are lots of people behind that. As I said, our board of trustees, or whatever we call you guys, we love you, and we absolutely express our gratitude for all that they are doing. It's Terry today here, and Stephanie Snow is here. So it's absolutely wonderful to have you and to know that you're leading, us to the glorious future. And we have, and of course, you can see me and you can hear me, especially if you're online, only because there are two people in the sound booth. And it's Ivor Tillotson, who's always with us, and we're grateful. He's hiding from me now. And, well, I'll tell you more, but we have TJ there. So please, let's give everyone a round of applause and include yourself, because without you that wouldn't be possible. Announcements. I am going to another screen today. We have a different order of service, so a little bit, because our presentation is special, and you see how excited I am. So, going back to TJ, when you came in, did you notice a new face in the South booth? Please, big welcome to TJ Schultz, a senior Yorktown High. He's also known as TJ the DJ. So if you have the party planning, know that we have DJ right here who is TJ. So we're very thrilled that TJ has accepted the job as Ivor's assistant for Sunday service, and please ask him about his impressive resume. So let's give TJ a round of applause. And today, I hope you're staying if you don't feel the smell of sweetness in this room. We have a cookie and coffee social time, so please stay and talk to your fellow metaphysicians about the issues or, what's going on, what's going on in your life, what are you thinking about these days, and enjoy the sweetness of friendship and cookies. Thursday night, this coming Thursday night, February 15th, our dear Miriam Catalas is hosting her art night again. The reminder is she's doing it every third Sunday of the month. Thursday, sorry. Yes, third Thursday of the month. Thank you, Stephanie. So this Thursday, February 15, come to the Celebration Center. It will be right here. It's not a hybrid event. It is for those who come here. It will start at 6:30 and it will be till 8 p.m. in the evening. And Miriam is going to guide us through creating a colorful paper mosaic for the center. So please come, and I know that Miriam is a fabulous teacher. No experience, previous experience is needed. You don't need to be an artist. Miriam will make an artist out of you if you don't even believe that. I know, I participated in some of her events, and she made me a cook. I can make empanadas now. So please RSVP to Miriam. All the materials are provided, and the cost is only $15. So please take that chance and come and enjoy. Okay, and now I would like us to go to a sacred part of our service, and let's start with the reading of our vision. Take a deep breath and read with me. We are celebrating spirit within and knowing the oneness of humanity. And take it in. Take a deep breath and let it go. And just feel relaxed in the chair. And feel supported. And know that support from the chair, from the floor beneath your feet. Maybe you're listening me laying on your own bed or on the floor at your home. Feel that you are supported. You are supported by the creative power of the universe and everything beyond that. And let's take 3 breaths together. Inhale, hold, exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale. And one more. Inhale, hold, exhale. And by breathing together, we expand our heart, our lungs, and we celebrate oneness within this room and within the whole universe. And today, my reading is from the Love Tales. If you spend your time chasing butterflies, they will fly away. But if you spend your time making a beautiful garden, the butterflies will come to you. When you focus on improving yourself, everything you want will come to you. We attract based on who we are, not what we want. Do not chase. Attract. And I know that the universe is a beautiful garden, as it is life itself. And there is nothing else but life. There is creative power that expresses itself every second, every moment, everywhere. And I know that it expresses as me right here, right now, and forever. And as I recognize my oneness with the universe, I know the oneness of God for everyone who is sitting here. I know that their beautiful garden is in full bloom, and it attracts the beautiful butterfly and birds of joy, peace, love, harmony, bliss. I know that that garden is the answer to all prayers, and it exists It does exist right here, right now, in everyone's soul. And I know that the best fertilizer for that garden is gratitude. And I experience the gratitude for the love of spirit, for joy, for peace, for harmony in my soul. And I'm spreading it through my words, through my thoughts, through my actions. And I know that everyone here does the same. As everyone here is the creative experience of the universe, the expression of creative power, of love. And from deep gratitude, I release my words into the law, knowing that they're already done in the perfect mind of God, and I simply let them be. And so it is. And now it's my honor to introduce our today's presenters, I would say. Well, of course, Lynn Hollyfield, let's give her a round of applause. And Carol Burbank, she was here with us before, so we definitely realized that we met. And I had a lovely conversation with Carol. She used to be an art critic and a theater critic, and I have a tender spot in my heart for theater. And Carol Burbank founded Story Weaving in 2004 to combine the different threads of her work into one focus, supporting sustainable, creative, personal, and professional development. Based in years of research into healthy individual and cultural change, Story Weaving combines her experience as a teacher, professor, journalist, and literary writer, and leadership development specialist. She's also a student of traditional Hawaiian culture. She lives in Fort Washington, Maryland, so she's a neighbor of Lynn, and shares her woodland home near the river with 2 cats and annual moonflower gardens, and offers pet-free space for personal retreats and workshops through the Story Weaving Retreat Center. And she has a website, so please visit that, www.storyweaving.com. And before our time together, Carol and I were speaking, and she said she wanted you to know that she also writes a column for Science of Mind magazine. And so we decided that Carol's new title is Spiritual Journalist, because that's what she explores, and she shares her prospect, her point of view on the modern spirituality. So please welcome Carol Burbank and Lynn Hollyfield.
Thank you, everyone. I'm so happy to be here, and I see so many familiar faces, and I look forward to getting to know you in the after time with the cookies and the coffee, always a high point for me. Lynn and I today are going to do something that we've never done in a Science of Mind, so I'm really excited about it. We talked about it, and one of the things that Lynn and I have done quietly for years and years, for more than a decade, I think, is that I've written lyrics and she's written beautiful songs using my lyrics. And it's so powerful to collaborate and to collaborate heart to heart with someone. So we wanted to share our heart to heart collaborations here around the theme of transformation, which is this month's push and release. Transformation is something that we all get to do, whether we choose it or not. But when we choose it, suddenly we are in alignment with the divine, and the divine helps us choose forward and live forward and manifest our deepest garden, the deepest garden of our souls. And so today, Lynn is going to sing, and I'm going to share short thoughts to help look at the process of transformation and how it's aligned with a divine and inevitable rising of the soul in the world. So wherever you are in your life, whether your transformation is that beginning, I know I need to change. I know I'm changing. Or whether you're already on the other side of a big transformation and you're moving back into the world. Wherever you are, we celebrate wherever you are, and there'll be music for you and thoughts for you, and that's our goal for today. So enjoy. We're going to start with Lynn's song, Layers. And the way we're going to do it is that Lynn's going to sing a song, you're going to get to hear what you hear, and then I'm going to reflect on the part of that song that we might bring into transformation. So enjoy. Layers.
Thank you, Carol. Layers on layers, piled up on you. Layers on layers, how can I get to you? I'm searching, I'm digging, I'm praying, and I'm singing. Oh, but when will I, when will I find you? I see a hidden identity. I hear a cry unheard. I feel the joy of laughter cut down by voice and a stare. It's a long journey, hidden treasures on the way. A tall cliff, a deep cavern, I won't let them get in my way. I'm standing alone on the earth, nothing I own. Close to sky, the stars, the sound. I'm never heard of underground, and there's layers on layers I hold up on you. Layers on layers, how can I get to you? I'm searching, I'm digging, I'm praying, and I'm singing. Oh, but when will I, when will when will I find you? Fear of being lost, but hear an inner voice that sees and accepts myself, releasing a controlling force. Layers on layers, I hold up on you. Layers on layers, how can I get to you? I'm searching, I'm digging, I'm praying, I'm singing. Oh, but when will when will when will I find you? When will I find you?
I love that song because it captures that itch that is the first sign that we're ready to change, that authentic self, that voice from our soul that rises up, and it's sort of like, ooh, I feel it, but I can't really say it. When will I find that? And we know that there are layers on top of it, assumptions, ways we construct our lives, ideas that we have about the world that are just holding that authentic soul expression down. But that's where it starts, and I always celebrate that little itch. It's not comfortable, but it's wonderful, because transformation starts with a restlessness that makes us look out and in at the same time. It's something we know but can't quite say. So the question is, how do we get below the layers of the old habits and ideas and find the new waiting to be born? This is so important, no matter how old we are or young we are, no matter where we are in life. That itch is the first dawn of hope. It's like, I always think of it as a bird singing, and I can't quite see the bird. It's not comfortable, but it's beautiful in its intent. It's a wake-up call. And if we listen to that still small voice and say, oh, I'm going to pray on this. I'm going to follow this. I'm going to really go down under the layers. I'm going to find that authentic voice. Then we discover that even if it's a challenge that leads us into that itch, that restlessness, that we can find what Lynn sings next, a new way to fly.
I like this. I like this little segue thing. Yeah, so this is a song. These are Carol's words, and I was honored to put music to them. So here we go. It only takes a breath to lose everything we call forever, to a change we'd never choose. So we vow to never say never, and yet we somehow survive with life's net holding us tight. Well, there must be something in the tide, something that'll put things right. Oh, we're spinning and we fall, and it's not the plan at all, but we're here, you and I, and we're finding a new way to fly, 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 oh yeah. Loving hands that touch our face, remember, not so long ago, a fire from her fierce grace poses questions that fill our soul, and like a snake shedding its skin between the rocks, we shake and cry. But when our skin is naked, then we flex, we can't break, we glide. Oh, we're spinning and we fall, and it's not the plan at all, but we're here, you and I, and we're finding a new way to fly, 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 oh yeah. Like a soaring bird begins, my friend, we're on alone, but lifted up, we catch the wind and find our way back home. Always winning, and we fall, and it's not the plan at all. But we're here, you and I, and we're finding a new way to fly. Fly, fly, oh yeah. You and I, we're just finding a new way. If happy little bluebirds fly above the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I?
So in Science of Mind, we know that we are already beyond the rainbow, even though we are here in this room together. And it's important to remember, it's almost paradoxical. That's the one and the uniqueness, that we are part of one great moving, changing, evolving discovery. And we have our own part in it. And one of the things I know as a coach and I know as a human being, and is that we don't automatically go, oh, I think I'll change today. No, we wake up and we say, oh, I think I'll do what I know today. I mean, that's kind of what we do as human beings. So sometimes when something shifts, it's a crisis that makes us change. But those, I believe, are God's way of saying, hey, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, you're alive, wake up. We're finding a new way to fly. And what's really important about this song is that we are not alone, right? We may have to shed our skin. We may have to figure out how to do that ourselves, but we are not alone. Everyone moves through transformation. Everyone moves through crisis. Everyone moves through everything because we're always evolving and growing. And so what I love about this song and the energy of it and the bounciness of it is that, yeah, sometimes things happen, but we're not alone. We are together finding a new way to fly. And this is what's really important about transformation. We are never alone. Even when I am alone in my house, I am not alone because there is the wind that supports me and holds me. And I also have friends like Lynn and a world that is supporting my transformation because it depends on us to transform. So whether it's a major or a minor crisis that says you need to find a new way to fly, you know, it's basically an invitation to choose to embrace change and realize that, you know, there's a net holding me tight and I can trust that net and I'm going to step up. I'm going to find a new way to fly. And that's, I think, a spiritual expansion that is our birthright as humans. And once we embrace that it's time to change, once we say, okay, I got it, then often we're invited by the world to go on a quest or a call to adventure or something. So when you go into that place of saying, yes, I'm going to learn a new way to fly, you often are invited to transform by taking a risk, by taking a step forward. And that's what this next song is about. It's called Climbing.
This is actually the first song we wrote together, and Carol handed me a 12-page poem that I had to, I didn't want to cut anything out because it was such beautiful writing, so I tried to tell the story as best I. Yeah, it's not that long. Okay, here we go. It was spring When my first foot gripped the first rock and my fingers took flight, well, the first breeze shook and they waved their flags of farewell, and the band garbled the walls. There was popcorn to sell, and I was cheerful and false. And all the time I was moving, I felt the air above the air like snow, and all the blossoms were falling down my neck in the snow. On the peak I'm sorry. I rose so quickly I forgot about the trees and earth, and in a waterfall I had a soaking second birth. In the hottest days, deep in caves I rested, chilled with sweat. My friends, they told me I was brave, but I didn't know it yet. All the time I was moving, held the air above and the air below, and all the snow, it was falling down my neck, drifts of snow. On the peak, fall was winter, and spring came late with the hawk. I built a small cabin for shelter and sang when I couldn't talk. With the rising of the green, my longing rose as well, and caught me like a fish in between the silence and the tale to tell. And the hawk said, go ride the wind, go visit your valleys and fields, but come home to where the air is thin and the snow, it heals. All the time I was flying, I surrendered to the air and its flow. I forgot any fear I had of falling, and rose up high into spirited snow. I came back with hope to the stone, and the hawk who lived as a man said the weight in the song felt like home, and he had learned to understand. Could he stay and sing a little more? Could he feel the earth inside his fist? Didn't I want to rise and soar? Didn't I want to know the myth? I'm strong, I'm ready to come down into village and play in the summer light. Snow melting steady like a waterfall blessing the rain. Now you say I am a legend in the world I've climbed from's past. I say time's a beaded bright curtain and the world more fast. And all the time I was flying, I remembered the climb and the snow. I remembered the hawk and the dying of all the things I used to know, of all the things I used to know.
So Time's a beaded bright curtain, and the world's more vast. And in order to transform, we need to let go of the things we used to know and discover new things. You know, I wrote the poem Climbing before a major transformation in my life. And it wasn't until Lynn wrote the music for that song. Come on in, come on in. It wasn't until Lynn wrote the music for that song that I realized it was about me, the deepest part of me, my soul. And I thought, wow, I knew that I was going to transform. And in my imagination, I could feel it. I could see how it was going to happen. So I made up this story about an old woman who climbs to a peak, becomes a hawk, climbs back down, and is a legendary figure who teaches us, who taught me first. And I want to say, I want to quote Ernest Holmes here, one of my favorite quotes. Imagination is the fire of heaven. If I had not written this poem, if Lynn had not made the song, my imagination would not have been able to hold the transformation that I was with. So I want to say that when we go on a quest, we need to activate that fire from heaven that is in our imagination. We have to be free to say, what don't I know? What do I know that isn't relevant anymore? And like I said, it doesn't matter how old we are or how young we are, how much we think we are artists or we are artists. All of us have that fire from heaven, which is in our imaginations. And we change when we dive into that deep part of our soul, that garden of the imagination, and really open it up. Our journeys are so much bigger than our small selves. Our journeys are in that larger space of myth and faith and soul united with the divine. And because we are so deeply connected with each other, when I climb, you climb, right? And when we're in community, when you climb, she climbs. Because we inspire each other in that deep connection. So it's frightening, yes, sometimes. It's surprising quite often, but it's also liberating to dive into that space of quest and find out what we need to learn together. Entering the soul of the world, our own authentic soul, in that, in that place where our precious and unique wholeness as an individual is part of a precious wholeness of the divine, which is holding us in the discovery of moment. Now, how do we stay on the path? That's the question, isn't it? Because sometimes we come back from a quest and all we want to do is take a nap. Well, take your nap. Be of good faith. A nap is really good. But this song tells you how we can draw on the wisdom of our past in order to continue. And it's called Mostly Wild.
This song, when Carol gave me the lyrics, it made me laugh and cry and cry. So I hope you like it. Here we go. Holding a baby is holding beginnings. Children and time can only surprise. The first rule of parenting has to be patience, then add discipline, vacations, and pie. Hairpin turns and long slow changes with this girl child. More questions than answers. When I was good, I was very good, but mostly I was wild. The cinnamon thrush sings thank you, parents are sunshine, sunshine. and rain. Playful squirrel plots mischief, mischief. The seasons are turning again and again. Hairpin turns and long slow changes with this girl child. More questions than answers. When I was good, I was very good, but mostly I was wild. We dance through the years as if it were easy to step through crisis, waltzed into strange family music, grace and mystery. As we dance, we are rearranged, and the gifts you've given never fail to find me in the clear. My wayward ship has loving sails because you brought me here. My wayward ship has loving sails because you brought me here.
Lynn and I wrote that song, and I wrote the lyrics for my parents. And so I want to lift up, especially my dad, who's dead, and my mom, who's living happily and well, as the people who brought me here to a place where I could be mostly wild. And I want to invite you all to say, okay, I'm changing. Where in my past have I learned that I can be wild enough to transform? Because honestly, all of us are mostly wild. Our souls are wild things. They are beyond our understanding. They are uncharted territory for most of us. And so, in my growing up, I mean, I behaved sometimes. But often, my wildness brought me to new adventures. And it is that wildness that when I move through change, when I actually follow a quest, that wildness spurs me on. So that's where I believe when we're transforming, we can actually go, yeah, I may not be comfortable, or I may be super excited, or both. But I know how to be wild. I know how to find the companions who will lead me into uncharted territory and celebrate the journey. Mostly wild. We are all mostly wild. And our souls, like I said, I want to say it again, our souls, to most of us, are a wilderness. And why are they a wilderness? Not in a, oh my goodness, bears. Not that kind of wilderness. They are the kind of wilderness that when we move in and start exploring, they are a territory that is so vast that it welcomes us to find wonder and awe, Because who does it connect to? It it's not just my little territory. It connects to your territories. It connects to the territory of God. It connects to the soul of the world. That is why it is uncharted, because we can't just chart it with our little heads. We have to chart it with our heart and our soul and our being. And that is why transformation is perfect. Perfect. That is why the challenges are perfect. It's not, when Joseph Campbell said, follow your bliss, he didn't say, and everything will be fun. Joseph Campbell said, follow your bliss, and doors will open to you. Well, this is the door of the soul, the wildness that is inherent in all of us, that we can actually call on. And the place that we rose from is also our resource. So we are not alone, and we are fully resourced. So remember that when you move into a transformation. It all starts, though, with a single step. A single step. That's all you have to do. One small step forward. And all of these phases of transformation will welcome you into a new way of being, a new way to fly, a new beginning, a new hope, a new joy, a new wildness, a new expansion. So we're going to wrap up with one last song and then a little bit of a prayer. The song that Lynn's going to sing now is Just Begin.
When you're feeling lost or a little blue, and the world around isn't what you used to, you are all sad. Now life shakes that dream, paints an illusion. What does it all mean? Take a deep breath, now it's a start. Take a leap of faith from your weary heart. Pull out your colors from deep within. An old seed planted, now a flower blossoming. You thought the days ahead would be a little lighter. You thought your steps would have taken you farther. Wherever you are, it's where you need to be. Like candle night dawns around the corner, dark and light will teach you to be stronger. Wherever you are, it's where you need to be. Don't worry what's been, just begin. Pull out your colors, you might think they're dim, but only your hand can make them blend. See for yourself what's right before your eyes. It's your masterpiece with no disguises. You thought the days ahead would be a little lighter. You thought your steps would have taken you farther. Wherever you are, it's where you need to be. Like candle night dawns around the corner, dark and light, he'll teach you to be stronger. Wherever you are, it's where you need to be. You thought the days ahead would be a little lighter. You thought your steps would have taken you farther. Wherever you are, it's where you need to be. Like candle night dawns around the corner, dark and light, he'll teach you to be stronger. Wherever you are, it's where you need to be. Don't worry what's been. Don't worry, look within. Don't worry where you've been, just begin.
You are fully ready for whatever you're called to. You are ready to answer the call to transformation. Just begin, and everything will follow. And you have the resources you need. I know it. Partly the reason I know it is I've been through lots of transformations, and even when I was in the dowdiest part of them, I was like, "Ooh, this is kind of exciting. Listen to that still small voice. This is right." Just begin. Transformation is a gift from the divine. It is what the Hawaiians call the choiceless choice. And I want to leave you with this last thought, the choiceless choice. So the choiceless choice is always something we can say yes or no to, right? We can always say yes or no to anything. Would you like a pie? No. Would you like a new job? No. Yes. You can say yes or no to anything. But the choiceless choice is what transformation is. The choiceless choice is the choice that if we say no, we lose immeasurable gains. If we say yes and take that leap of faith and move into the unknown, then oh, what glory. Oh, what glory to just begin. And so I want to invite you this year, this month, this day, if you have a chance, say yes. Say yes. I am ready to change one step at a time. And listen to that still small voice that is the song of the garden of your soul. And it will always tell you what is right and where to go and what to begin with. So, I just want to affirm, we are ready. We are here. We are together. We are together. Transformation is part of the soul's gift, the gift of the divine, and I accept it. I accept it. And we hold it together and we say, yes.
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 Yes, I accept it.
Yes. And so it is.
So it is.
Thank you. And, oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Carol Burbank.
And for Lynn
amazing.
Hollyfield.
No.
Oh, yes. Yes. Lynn, who transforms my poems into magic. And I just want to say that I have an offering to share with you today. There's a pile of books over there, and I hope I have enough for all of you, but anyone who would like can take one of these books. It's a way of waking up your imagination, so that next step is more juicy. So, thank you again.
Oh yeah, I was accepting and attracting. So in this time of the service, let's do our spiritual practice of sharing. You know, we're a tithing community and we believe in the spiritual practice, and we invite everyone who is willing to tithe to the Celebration Center to continue those wonderful programs and just, you know, this opportunity to get together. And let's read the affirmation. Oh, you can donate in so many ways. You can donate through the, sorry, Ivor. So you can donate through the QR code. It'll take you to our system, financial system. You can always mail the check to the Celebration Center, and the address you will be able to find on the website. Also on our website there is a give button. You can always push that button and give, and of course you can donate money, cash or checks here at the center. So, and with that, let's read the affirmation. Divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And we used to say, and I do give thanks, and this is so, and so it is. And I just want to bless the finances, and the love, and the talent, and the cookies, that people brought today and share, because there is love and joy in whatever we do together, our conversations. And I know that the prosperity is expressed as Celebration Center, as its members, as its friends, as community around it. And I know that the Celebration Center thrives and brings more joy, more peace, more harmony to the world. And I know that we also, in this time together, we bless all the prayer requests that you can put on the green cards or, again, send through the website. And I know that all the prayer requests are being answered, and prosperity and joy and peace and love come to all the lives. And the Celebration Center touches a lot of lives and make them brighter and more joyful. And with that, I release my words in gratitude and knowing that it is so, and so it is.
Okay, we're going to do a final song, and if you're able and you want to stand up, that would be great. This is a call and response song, My God is So Good to Me, by Ricky Byers. I woke up this morning singing, God is so good. I woke up this morning singing, God is so good. I woke up this morning singing, God is so good. My God is so good to me. I'm feeling good down in my soul. God is so good. Yeah, I'm feeling good down in my soul. God is so good. Yeah, I'm feeling good down in my soul. God is so good. My God is so good to me. In my time of trouble, I say, God is so good. In my time of trouble, I say, God is so good. In my time of trouble, I say, God is so good. My God is so good to me. In my time of triumph, I know God is so good. In my time of triumph, I know God is so good. In my time of triumph, I know God is so good. My God is so good to me. When the day is over, I say, God is so good. When the day is over, I say, God is so good. When the day is over, I say, God is so good. My God is so good to me. My God is so good to me. One more time. My God is so good to me.
Thank you, and thank you everyone who decided to join us today. That without you, this fabulous time won't be able to happen. And let's finish with the affirmation. Well, I'll figure out something. I know that there is a garden in my soul. I know that it attracts all the butterflies that I want. And I easily and gracefully share the fruit from my garden and flowers. And I know that my God is so good. And so it is.